children without birth registration risk being left out of health care planning and social protection programs because they remain invisible in official government records, the United Nations Children's Fund, UNICEF, has warned. Chief UNICEF Lagos Field Officer Liliana Foncier raised the concern at a two-day media dialogue on birth registration of children under 1 year, organized by the Lagos State Office of the National Population Commission, MPC, in collaboration with UNICEF. Selina said birth registration was merely an administrative requirement, but the foundation of a child's legal identity and access to essential services, particularly health care. She warned that the problem could become more pronounced as Nigeria strengthens its social protection system. The Lagos State Director of the National Population Commission, Abiola Kekeriekon, employed journalists to intensify efforts to strengthen digital birth registration through adequate awareness creation.
When the system becomes functional, it will not be possible. But what is most important is that, and as UNICEF, we are working very closely with the government of Nigeria to make sure that we have a good social register to be able to deploy the social protection system. If your child doesn't have an identity, he does not exist, he or she does not exist on the social register. How do you register someone who is not registered? You don't. So what impact does this have? When the social protection systems are rolled out, they need to be funded. And what are they funded against? They are funded against, therefore, a budget. If there's 3.5 million children who are not registered, it means that 3.5 million times whatever the budget is normally for one child is not in the government's budget. It doesn't need to be. That child doesn't exist. So this is why we're here today. And it's very important that today happens, that we understand exactly why it's important and how you can tell the stories, because you are essential to us. You are the closest to the families. You are the ones who tell the stories the way they are. You can tell a specific child's story, a specific mother's story, and tell it. Tell it to the world, tell it to the parents who are isolated, who are the most vulnerable, who need to understand why it's important, where they can have their child registered.
MPC needs you most, okay, then we need other partners in terms of advocacy and dissemination of what we are doing. Okay, over time, like I said, we've had us to be using manual in the past. At a time, we added a portion of electronics to it. But now we've gone full digitalization. Virtually everything we do now is on digital. Birth attestation, death, birth certificate itself, the issuance, whatever mention it is digital.
I think I need to do that because it's legal for her, and it's our civil right and civil duty for her to have such documents, so that it could help her for tomorrow's future, in case she's being asked for it, and also to give her this how will I put it, this assurance and that she was giving birth in Lagos, even if she's not in Lagos tomorrow.